Thank you, Jake. Time now to take a look at some of today's top stories. Crews in Russell working to restore power after thunderstorms with strong winds snapped power poles. Some of the down power lines are causing traffic issues in the city. Police ask you to avoid the area of Highway 40 and Ash Street due to power lines across the road. Meanwhile, Midwest Energy responding to the outages in the Hayes area. Their outage map shows about 800 customers without power right now, mostly in Ellis County. Midwest Energy has not given an estimate on when time will be restored.
Here's some breaking news from overnight for you this Tuesday morning. A person critically injured after a reported shooting in downtown Wichita. It happened just before midnight near Douglas and Broadway. We will reach out to Wichita police this morning to see if they have made any arrests in this case.
The Kansas Highway Patrol identifies 2 people hurt in a crash stemming from a chase with state troopers in West Wichita. Troopers say Derek Easter of North Carolina was driving a Ford van when it overturned near 13th and Meridian. He suffered minor injuries. Passenger Catherine Henry of Oklahoma was hospitalized with serious injuries. We do not know why troopers were chasing this van.